The 2012-13 season saw Celtic celebrate their 125th anniversary with a specially made kit with a bride around the badge and a small tenant sponsor right under it. Lots and lots of hoops in this kit. In terms of the football, though, Celtic were in Champions League qualifying and beat HGK Helsinki in the third qualifying round and Helsingborg in the playoff round to get back to the group stages once more. There, Celtic faced against Benfica in the opening game at home and drew 0-0. The second game was a 3-2 win away to Spartak Moscow, Celtic's first win in the group stages away from home. The third game saw Celtic narrowly lose 2-1 at the Nou Camp, with Barcelona scoring a last-minute winner. But famously at Celtic Park, in what was a momentous occasion just the day after the 125th anniversary of Celtic's founding, and a full tifo around the stadium, Celtic won 2-1 thanks to goals from Victor Wanyama and Tony Watt. That put Celtic in a great position, and although they did lose the next game away to Benfica 2-1, the 2-1 win against Spartak Moscow in the final game was enough to take Celtic through in second place with 10 points. In the last 16, they faced Juventus and lost both legs, 3-0 at Celtic Park and 2-0 over in Turin. In the league, it was also a special occasion because it was the first top flight without a Rangers. And Celtic rather coasted to the title. 79 points from the 38 games, 24 wins, 7 draws and 7 defeats. They were 16 points clear of second place Motherwell. Only won 2 of the opening 5 games, won the next 4, won 1 of the next 4, mostly won through December once Europe was out of the way, other than defeat to Hibernian in the final game of the calendar year. But Celtic were much better through January and February, lost to Motherwell and Ross County, that game being when Ross County were 2-0 down, and a famous 4-3 win over Aberdeen with Samaras scoring a last-minute overhead kick to get the winner. The title was ultimately clinched at home to Inverness with a 4-1 win, which was the first game after the split. In the Cups, the League Cup did end in disappointment. Despite a 4-1 home win over Raith Rovers in the third round and a 5-0 win at home at St Johnstone, the semi-final went to St Mirren, who won it 3-2 and went on to lift the trophy against Hearts in the final. The Scottish Cup, however, ended out the season. It didn't start great with a 1-1 draw at home to Arbroath. A late equaliser conceded in that game meant a replay up in Arbroath, which Celtic won 1-0 thanks to Adam Matthews. A 3-0 win up at Raith Rovers was in the fifth round. The quarter-final was in a 2-1 win over St Mirren, not long after the League Cup defeat to them. And a 4-3 after extra time win in the semi-final against Dundee United saw Celtic take on Hibernian in the final, which Celtic won 3-0 to lift the Scottish Cup for a 36th time. The other kits, there was a black hoops, hard to explain if you haven't seen it, with a hidden tricolour that was under the sleeve. And there was, of course, a 125th anniversary kit, which is one of the nicest kits Celtic's